Yesterday, the internet's busiest music nerd, Anthony Fantano, made a pretty big statement and huge change regarding his second channel, Thatistheplan. A channel which had, I think, close to 300,000 subscribers, where he posted meme reviews and other kinds of weird, bizarre, mimetic content that was not fit for his main channel. Anthony Fantano, of course, makes most of his money through doing his music reviews on the main channel and through endorsement deals he has with different companies, as well as, selling merchandise, but primarily ad revenue is how he makes his money. Now, this second channel, Thatistheplan, is almost exclusively functions off of ad revenue. Like, what has been able to keep the channel functioning is that it makes decent money, and Fantano's been able to keep it going, even pay an editor, Vapor Rub Boy, who was editing these videos. The whole channel was maintained on that. Well, now that YouTube's changing their payment system to where videos are just massively getting flagged as not appropriate for all advertisers, he pretty much lost monetization on every video on the channel. All of it. So this raised the question for him, how do I justify having this content on YouTube? Because if there is a way to fund the content, it would have to be crowdfunding. It would have to be Patreon or something like that, which he doesn't want to go to for this type of content. But a more important question is, even if he did crowdfund that, what incentive is there to have it on YouTube? Because up until this point, the biggest reason that nobody can just mass exodus YouTube is that we can't thrive anywhere else. YouTube has the algorithms that will promote our content. It has the monetization system that will allow us to make money. Well, what if it takes those away? Why be on YouTube? Why be on a website that constantly punishes you for nothing? A website that constantly hits you with content ID claims for videos that are blatantly fair use, where you cannot get into contact with the people running the website to fix things that go wrong with your channel. A system that will utterly destroy a channel for seemingly no reason. Fantano has a third channel just called Fantano, where he posts little vlogs where he comments on news stories and stuff like that. That channel was full-blown deleted 3 times based on some kind of mistake in the name of the channel, like just because it was called Fantano. There was some kind of huge problem with it, and he had to reboot the channel 3 times because it's so hard to be in contact with YouTube that it couldn't be resolved easily. Why work with this website? We've been talking about, content creators I mean, we've been talking about trying to leave YouTube for a while. I've got several videos about the failures of YouTube, the pratfalls of working on the platform, all the different reasons that people want to leave. But the problem is we can't, because the infrastructure is too good. The infrastructure of YouTube is not matched by any other website. Nowhere else has the unlimited uploading ability. We can put in stuff of any size, easily reach a bigger audience. But what if that goes away? What incentive is there to keep our content on YouTube? Our content, which is what makes YouTube able to function. YouTube doesn't function without the content on it. If you take all the content away, they're fucked. Ergo, they need people to be on the website. They need people to be a part of their infrastructure. But if they're going to ruin that infrastructure, why would we stay? Lately, I can't maintain monetization on most of my After Dark videos and my Let's Play videos, because if you say fuck twice in a video, it's gone. Like, if you talk about sex at all, it's gone. It's gonna get detected. And fighting all of it individually is difficult, and you don't know if you're actually going to win. So, why post that stuff there? Because the only reason I'm able to sustain the After Dark channel and the Let's Play channel is because I switched my Patreon to a monthly subscription a few months ago, so it accounts for all the content I make. It doesn't really matter where that content is hosted. The reason I continue to host it on YouTube is that there's more potential for growth, more people will see it. But that's starting to become untrue. I've been hearing reports all across the board from content creators that their view counts are going down. There was a discussion in this anime YouTuber chat that has like basically every anime YouTuber in it, where Mother's Basement was talking about how his view counts were in decline for no apparent reason. He made a video about My Hero Academia that got less than 100k views, which should not have been happening, and several other people in the chat were reporting that the same thing was happening to them. It's definitely been happening to me. My main channel videos, while they haven't been the most healthy in a while, the last few have had particularly disappointing view counts, especially my Hunter x Hunter video, which by all rights should have broke 100k in a week, and it didn't. So it's definitely a sort of surprise to see it doing that. Now, again, I make my money through Patreon primarily. I don't really rely on ad revenue. But if that's the case, if YouTube's not promoting my videos and getting new attention to them, if it's not paying me to have my videos on their service, I should take my videos elsewhere. You know, like, I should take them to a service that will at least, even if it can't offer me as much as what YouTube was offering in its heyday, can offer me better than no customer service, no pay, no promotion. Like, the only thing YouTube has to offer right now is that everyone's on YouTube. But that can change. And I think Fantano made a huge mark, left a big impression by removing all of the content from That Is the Plan. He's taken it all away. And he said, maybe I'll post it somewhere else. If Fantano posts all of the That Is the Plan content somewhere else, and then continues to upload on that place, I'm gonna go there. I'm going to start watching the videos on this other platform because I really like that content. I really like That Is the Plan, especially since I started smoking weed, and the channel makes way more sense to me now. But I want to be able to have access to those videos. I am distraught that they're gone, though I understand why Fantano's done this. I really hope he uploads them elsewhere because I want them to still exist. I'd like to be able to go back to them, you know, at my own leisure. But I think this is a sign of things to come. Fantano obviously couldn't just fucking full port away from YouTube yet because it's still his main source of revenue. But if he finds a way to full port away from YouTube, if more people start doing that, just taking all their shit down and posting it somewhere else, YouTube might actually start to get hurt by that. And we're actually in a place where it might help us to do that, where it might be a better idea than continuing to post on YouTube. I know personally, if things get, you know, if things continue to get worse, if things continue to go down this road, and if any alternative springs up that, like, people are mass exodusing to, then that's where I'm gonna go. So, YouTube, I don't know how you managed to fuck up this badly, but unless you're gonna start looking out for your content creators instead of continually fucking us in every new way you can think of, I think you're gonna have a problem.